Central Asia plus Japan summit is a great opportunity to diversify the economic trade between Astana and Tokyo, said Iskander Akalbayev, the foreign policy analyst who spent several years studying and developing businesses in Japan. In an interview that we recorded earlier this week, he stressed that Japanese investors now are able to view Kazakhstan not just as the energy resource sector area, but the leading regional hub which implements innovative projects. Please take a look at the fragment of our interview.
Well, I think Japan has been always precise in what they are trying to invest or assist in terms of the finance. I think one of those roads can be transparent transit capacities. Another one is certainly improving the facilities for the factories in the sphere of metallurgy or mining in these sectors, and energy sector as well. But at the same time, I think Japan is very much pragmatic in when they assist the human capital. I think there are a lot of projects that are being conducted by JICA, for example, in the improving the facilities of hospitals and schools, universities at the same time. So I think the human exchange capital will be very much on the agenda. But when we're talking specifically on the transparent transit roads, I think it's very much clear that Japan is very much interested in supporting the ecosystem in general sense.
Yes, it's true. And to resume all that we discussed today, again, what both countries do expect to gain after this meeting?
I believe that we need to certainly upgrade our trade relations. So we need to diversify our economic relations, and it's not just about exchange of energy resources to the innovations. I think it's more than that. We Kazakhstani companies can actually export more. Our last year export level is more than $500 million, but I think it's not sufficient enough. We import more, but the level of import, even it's understandable in terms of our geographical distance. It's almost $1.5 billion. I think we need to balance our economic relations and diversify that. So we need to certainly explain to Kazakhstani business community what are the opportunities in Japan, and at the same time explain to Japanese business community that we are not just energy resource sector area. We are able to implement different innovative projects. For example, Fukuoka Startup City is one of those platforms based in Fukuoka that provide startup visas, for example, for international partners. And certainly, as we have vibrant IT community that are active, for example, in the Middle East or in the US, we actually can provide our services in Japan and bring Japanese investors here who can actually focus on the services market, for example, in this respect. So we need to improve our ecosystem to ecosystem relations and certainly explore the new avenues of cooperation. Certainly universities. Second is human capital development. Third is investors and innovation community, and fourth, we need to look at the maybe tariffs improvement when we're talking about the trade level. So I think Japan is key partner from one of the biggest partners in Asia, if you look at the potential. But certainly we need to improve the levels that we have now. And that's why I think the business forum that's going to happen in Astana on the sidelines of the meetings of President Tokayev and Prime Minister Kishida is very much important to show that we have much more to do between our countries.